Hello everyone, Sasuke419 here, and to celebrate and honor Power Rangers' 20th year on TV, my god, it's been out since I was about 7. I'm old. But anyway, to celebrate that and the fact of Megaforce, I decided to play the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game for the Sega Genesis. Now, this is not on an emulator, in case you are wondering. This is the original game, my original game on my original Sega Genesis. So, it feels pretty nostalgic, especially holding this Sega Genesis controller in my hand, because it's been so long since I played it. And, you know the story of Power Rangers, especially the original Mighty Morphin, Rita Repulsa, all this other stuff. We already know the story, so I don't have to get into it. But it's pretty much your classic fighting game. You know, basic 2D fighting. It's not bad. From here, you get to pick your 5 Rangers, Core 5, the original 5 Rangers. I'm going to go with Zack the Black Ranger. And they got the little nice scene, and we're going to be against this little hornet freak monster. I don't know what it is. It's some type of thing.
He's a Minotaur!
Jeez, okay, Fluttershy, wow. So, yeah, it's a Minotaur. And, yeah, this is the first monster you come across. There are 5 levels in the game. Each of them 2 rounds, 1 as the Rangers, and 1 in their Megazords. So, but the thing is, though, if you lose either one, it's not a round 1, round 2 type of thing. If you lose, you get a game over, so you have to win both of them. So, be on the lookout for that. So pretty much just imagine them, it's 2 rounds, but imagine them as you have to win both rounds, because if you lose one, then, you know, you gotta start over. Not from the first monster, but, you know, I'll give you an example. Say, for instance, you beat him, go to the Megazord, but you lose in the Megazord. You have to go back and fight him as the Ranger before you go back to the Megazord. So, but other than that, you guys can see my newish playing. Like I said, I haven't played this game in so many years. So, it's nice to play this game again. And as you can see, I just knocked the hell out of Minotaur. Now I do the yeah! But other than that, you get this one cutscene. It would have been nice if she at least said, "Make my monster grow," but, you know, whatever. 8-bit Megazord theme. Amazing. I just love how that sounds for some reason. Just hearing it in 8-bit. And now we play it as the Mighty Megazord. Or Daijujin if you know Jew Ranger. Yes, I do watch Sentai. Like I said, we're just trying to get back into the swing of things, trying to learn the controls. Yeah, but other than that, the Minotaur, his movesets don't change. And there we go. Yeah, food for thought. The whole lightning plasma is hard, well, for me anyway, it's hard for me to pull off. I've never really been able to pull it off like that as a kid. Unless I came across luck just like wiggling the controller around. I know it's supposed to be almost a full turn attack button, but with the Sega Genesis controller it's just hard. But anyway, we beat the Minotaur, and you'll see this. It won't be the same. I wish he would have said, "I'm getting a headache." But now here we are about to fight Evil Green Ranger. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have the classic Red versus Green, Jason versus Tommy, Geki versus Borai, whichever one is more comfortable for you, but that's what we're going for. As you can see, he's the Evil Green Ranger. As the Evil Green Ranger, he has that sword you see right there, the Sword of Darkness. That's the only difference between the normal Green Ranger and the Evil Green Ranger. Other than that, the normal Green Ranger has the same moves that you see except for the Dark Sword. Now, there is a way to actually play as the Evil Green Ranger. You have to put in some button combinations, I believe, like before the title screen or something. So, I haven't done it in years, but I don't know. Other than that, it's just a fun game. And I still can't believe it. Power Rangers has been out for 20 years. you know, it's just, you kind of look at it like, my niece is 3, gonna be 4, and it's just imagine that, you know, Power Rangers gonna be out for her to watch. You know, same thing for my cousins. You know, my cousins, I have cousins who's 4, 8, 12 years younger than me, and they're saying how they like Power Rangers, and I'm just like, wow. I don't know, it just astonishes me how they're into Power Rangers, considering the same things that I got the Power Rangers when I was around their age. So, and yes, as you can see, you can redirect energy attacks, and I don't know. The button combination is kind of simple. Like, mostly it's just charges. Like, example, Jason's power sword. You have to charge, hold down, charge it, press up, and press the attack button at the same time to unleash the power sword. So, Jason is really, in my opinion, Jason is probably the worst Ranger to use. But I wanted to use Jason versus Tommy. I mean, you gotta have that. Or I could have picked Kimberly. It could have been Kimberly versus Tommy and had a their first fight, literally. But anyway, as you can see here, cutscene where Dragon Zord or Dragon Caesar is coming out and looking more badass than ever. And like I said, I'm just gonna skip that because you've seen it before. Nothing's gonna change. So we're going here, and I don't recall them ever fighting Dragon Zord near the volcanoes and stuff. I guess this is near Angel Grove. I guess makes sense. Same thing with the previous one. We had Niagara Falls, I guess. But yes, anyway, I will say this: after you beat Dragon Zord, you will get a nice little cutscene in which you beat Tommy, and this dumbass just ruined my lightning plasma. But anyway, you beat this, and you will get Tommy as a playable character. And I will be using Tommy once, but I'm not going to use him all the time because, in my opinion, I believe Tommy and the Dragon Zord are completely broken in this game, next to a certain other character. But we'll get to that when we get there. Like I said, this game is relatively short. Pretty much, it just, I mean, you got like 3 more characters after this, so, and, I don't know, you guys can see me spamming fireballs. Like I said, I haven't played this game in so long. Maybe I should have learned the controls again. Maybe went online, looked at the move list or something, because these are all the moves that I remember personally as a kid. So, Megazord sounding extremely like, I don't know, a stereotypical Asian, I guess. I don't know. Megazord talking, but at the same time, Daijujin did talk, and Daijujin was kind of a dick in Zyuranger. And yes, as you see in the cutscene, we did get Tommy as a recruit, and now we gotta fight Madame Woe, and I'm just gonna go for pink. And to me, Kimberly is possibly the 2nd most broken character in this game. So, one, because of the Dino Arrow. I mean, she can fire them slow, she can fire them fast, and then she has a nice little heel kick. So, Kimberly is nothing but projectiles, once you really think about it. You can go in, she does have like a whip kick that she can do, but other than that, Kimberly, she really could just stand back and just spam projectiles between her power gun and power bow. But like that, see, that was the whip kick. And trust me, Madame Woe will get on your nerves. If you can't stand that, it will get on your nerves a lot. But I still love this game. Maybe it's nostalgia. Maybe. It has to be nostalgia. That's why I'm playing this game. But it's still a fun game, nonetheless. And I know people are going to say, well, this is only 16-bit. Well, guys, you know, there's some games today that suck. And, you know, graphics don't really mean that much to me. Granted, graphics look nice. It looks pretty. But you're talking to a man who has played Atari. Atari was the very first gaming system I've ever played. And the first system I ever owned was an NES. So, you know, you're talking to a man who has played just about every system. So graphics doesn't really mean that much to me. It's nice, but it's gameplay. And, you know, I think this game is underrated. It really is. In my opinion, anyway. I didn't want to beat it with timeout. I should have changed it in the settings, but, you know, whatever. I was going to win anyway, and Kimberly was going to fuck up Madam Woe, but here we go. Megazord versus Madam Woe or Daijujin. But anyway, as I said before, yes, Daijujin was kind of a dick in Jew Ranger. If you don't believe me, if you can, go and find some episodes of Jew Ranger, because in Jew Ranger, which is Mighty Morphin's Japanese counterpart, Daijujin is literally their god. Daijujin is their, so the Megazord is their god and is a sentient being. And I don't want to spoil it for you. Just, you know, Daijujin was kind of a dick. Just take my word for it. But anyway, like I said, for Madam Woe, I don't know. Don't really go that far back, and she never really jumping attack. I mean, if she's too far away from you, you're up close, she's not gonna do anything to you. And there we go, Madam Woe trying to be an ass, but really, if you try to go in and get in close, and in case you're wondering, you can see me doing that twirl. That twirl is really, that's their deflection. That's the Megazord's deflection move, like how they're that one clip where I deflected the energy beam. That's what that is, just in case, you know, they want to fire a projectile while you're rushing in towards them, so it would immediately go back and hit them. But I guess it didn't really matter, so now we gotta fight Godar, and for this one, I have to do it. I have to do Tommy versus Godar, because we are the motherfucking Green Ranger, and we are about to fuck Godar shit up. So, yeah. At the same time, I could have done Jason, but I feel Godar versus Tommy would have been more appropriate. So, yes, Tommy does get a power gun for some reason. He does get a green power gun, but if you really look at it, all the other Rangers are pretty much just recolors of the Red Ranger, with the only exception being Pink. Pink is the only one with her helmet the actually right shape, like the visors are actually the same. But every other Ranger is pretty much just a recolor of Red Ranger, with Tommy with his shield. So, I don't know. I guess that's why they figured, well, if all the other ones had that, let's not change it for Tommy. So, one thing you have to watch out for with Godar, if you try to hop or jump towards him, he may do that one move where he goes up in the air and hits you. So, you know, take caution with that. And Godar, he's really projectile heavy, if something you want to say. So if you're Tommy, you shouldn't have that much of a problem, hopefully. You just go in and Dragon Buster his ass. Yeah, that's it. Just go in and Dragon Buster his ass. You heard Tommy, yeah! I think that's an homage to his Hootsie Kia. But anyway, Dragonzord versus Godar in Angel Grove, where apparently the citizens are just gonna sit here and watch, I guess, or try and shoot. I guess that's the military, because, you know, military exists in Power Rangers. And apparently not doing anything. So, whatever. I didn't think Angel Grove was this big. If you look at the background, Angel Grove looks fucking massive. And that's what I was talking about. So it's kind of hard to hop into Godar just because he can do that move and hit you with some massive damage. Because you can't block while you're in the air. If you're in the air, you're vulnerable. So, good old fashioned 90s fighting. And yes, you can do the Mega Dragonzord if you hold the B button, which on the Sega Genesis controller is the middle one. If you hold that button down for at least 3 to 5 seconds, I believe, you will unleash the Mega Dragonzord, which is a broken thing, which for Godar, yeah, you want to abuse, or if you want to just win easily, you can do that. The Dragon Missile is really, really hard for me to pull off, so that's why I didn't bother doing that, any of that crap. So, and here we are at the final level. So, this one, you get to pick either Megazord or Dragonzord. And this one is straight Megazord. You're going straight to it. So, here we are fighting Cyclopsis. Let me tell you, I don't know. Cyclopsis is the biggest ass you will come across in this game. I promise you. I promise you, he is an ass. Like, especially when you see him in the second part, because he will spam a certain move that if you are not prepared for, he is going to fuck your shit up. Like I said, for this one, I don't know, he's gonna spam the hands. He's gonna spam it. Try and get in close. If you can, deflect it. And with that dreaded music, you now know shit's about to get real. So now you're going to begin Cyclopsis the way it was supposed to be. And like I said, he will spam a certain move, which is broken as hell. One, that. He still uses that. He'll do a sliding dash on you. And he'll do some good damage with that. And there it is. If you see him begin to go up in the air, me as a kid, I always wanted to block. Because as a kid, Cyclopsis always fucked me over as a kid. Always. And it's always the second part too. Because he'll always do that lightning rain shit. And I had to hit him up with a lightning plasma. How do you like lightning, little bitch? But like I said, it's... And for some reason, I held the block button, but I still got hit the second time. But yeah, that move is completely broken. Because, like I said, it's like you try and get past him, you gotta be at a certain spot in order to block it. And when he comes down, he's pretty much just easy to come across. But if you can do it, you'll beat him, and that's it. After this, you pretty much beaten the game. So now we have this epic-ass music, and we're gonna form Ultra Zord and fuck Rita's shit up. And of course, it's something you'll never see in Mighty Morphin. Even in Jew Ranger, to that. They was like taking, see, that's what I love. The Rangers pretty much just said, you know what, fuck this shit. And they went to the moon with Ultra Zord and blew the fuck out of Rita. So yeah, Rita's dead in this game. And that just goes to show you that don't fuck with the Power Rangers. They will go to the moon with their Ultra Zord and fuck your shit up. Excuse me. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to get this out of the way. Well, not really out of the way. I just wanted to celebrate Power Rangers 20th year. I'm excited. Same thing for Megaforce. Granted, I did not like Samurai. One, I was spoiled with Shinkenger, because I seen Shinkenger years ago. And the fact, too, is like, the story wasn't all that good. It was not that good for Samurai, because it was the exact same story as Shinkenger. Everything. And same thing with the acting. The acting was just... I mean, I'm not talking about the cheesy lines, it's just that the acting in general just doesn't seem real. It just seems generic. But I'm really excited for Megaforce. I've seen the clips. It looks exciting. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to do the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. So be on the lookout for that one, too. Sasuke419 here. Have a good one. It's Morphin time.